time to go in and add some structure to our web page. I'm not talking about visual design here. I'm talking about the semantic markup of the page, where we indicate what these pieces of text are, what text is important, how is it organized. This is all part of the semantic markup of the content of the page we're talking about. There will be a change in the way it looks because web browsers have a default style that they use for representing things. If we go to a site like W3 Schools, this is the way it presents. But if we take away the styling, which you can do in Firefox by going to View, Page Style, and say No Style, here we see how the basic HTML renders in a browser without styles attached. Okay, what we're trying to do is create the structure, and then we can add styles to it later. So let's go back to Page Style, turn our styles back on. All right, so recipes. Let's take a look at our HTML. All right, so here, the only content that we've marked up is this main heading, cookies, and the secondary heading, my name. Now, in fact, what I want for a heading is the name of the cookie. So I'm going to actually just cut that and paste that in there. Now, I did not write this recipe, so I'm just going to put in contributed contributed by Paul Lemke. All right, and then this text here saying by Judy. Well, this basically looks like a paragraph of information to me, so I could mark it up that way. But the by Judy, that's important. But maybe we'll change the way this is presented. By Judy. And we'll give this, well, let me see, equal importance to me as being the contributor. Well, it looks like I'm making it slightly less relevant by marking it as an H3. Okay, now just for my own purposes, even though HTML ignores spacing, I want to try to line things up a little bit here. In fact, it would make sense for me to take out these indentations, which are pretty meaningless. And so we have a block of headings here, which will, by default, have slightly different sizes. Again, this looks like a paragraph, so I'm going to mark it as such. Close the paragraph. That's pretty straightforward.